The annual State of the Union exercise was the centerpiece in the agenda of the President of the European Commission last week. In front of the members of the European Parliament, José Manuel Barroso set out the case for European renewal. President Barroso launched a plea for greater European integration and unveiled plans for a financial transaction tax. Saying it's a question of fairness, he told MEPs it was time for banks to give back to society. The Commission will also present proposals for EU project bonds, he said, which would raise money for investment in energy, transport and digital infrastructure projects across Europe.
Once the euro is fully equipped with the instruments necessary to ensure both integration and discipline, the issuance of joint debt will be seen as a natural and advantageous step for all, on condition that such euro bonds will be stability bonds. Bonds that are designed in a way that rewards those who play by the rules and deters those who don't. As I already announced to this House, the Commission will present options for such stability bonds in the coming weeks.
Most political groups warmly welcomed his proposals, urging member states to redouble their efforts to resolve the sovereign debt crisis. José Manuel Barroso joined the German Federal Chancellor Angela Merkel in Munich to celebrate the 70th anniversary of Edmund Stoiber, Minister-President of Bavaria for many years and current chairman of the European Commission's high-level group on the reduction of administrative burdens. In his speech, President Barroso praised the German politician for his work and his commitment to help cutting by 25% the administrative burdens of businesses in the European Union by the end of 2012.
Lieber Edmund, ich gratuliere dir herzlich zu deinem Geburtstag. Ich danke für viele Jahre der Freundschaft und wünsche dir und deiner Familie für viele weitere Jahre Kraft und Gesundheit. Meine Damen und Herren, haben Sie vielen Dank für Ihre Geduld und für Ihre Nachsicht mit meinem Deutsch und beim nächsten Mal versuche ich es auf Bayerisch. Danke schön.
Travelling to Warsaw on Thursday, President Barroso attended the opening ceremony of the 62nd academic year of the College of Europe in the campus of Natolin. Addressing professors, students and invited guests, the President of the European Commission outlined the challenges Europe is facing now. Referring to what he called a lack of confidence in Europe's institutions and vision, he said the time had come for a new federative impetus for Europe to assert itself. Let us not hesitate to defend the strength and unity of Europe. Let us not hesitate to have confidence in ourselves, he stressed.
Our difficulties do not stem from our opening up to the world, from the enlargement, from the euro or from Schengen. On the contrary, it is precisely because we are an open-minded Europe that we have been able to become a strong single market with 500 million citizens, the biggest economy in the world. Taken together, we are the biggest economy in the world, the leading trading power in the world, the second reference currency in the world. This is Europe. And now we should think again about Marie Curie, who said, nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood.
On the same day, José Manuel Barroso attended the Eastern Partnership Summit in Warsaw, where the leaders of the European Union met with 5 other Eastern European countries for 2-day talks. This 2-day summit, hosted by Poland, was an opportunity to renew the political commitment of all participating countries to the key objectives of the partnership. It reviewed progress made in the implementation of the Eastern Partnership over the last 2 years based on shared values of democracy and human rights. The European leaders insisted on continuing progress toward deeper political association and economic integration with the European Union based on Eastern European countries' reform effort. The EU's Eastern Partnership, which was launched in 2009, aims to promote closer ties with Armenia, Azerbaijan, Belarus, Georgia, Moldova and Ukraine through political and trade agreements.